But for this firm, we have the following information. We have standard pricing, standard quantities per amalgam fluorostat. We have actual materials, actual amalgam fluorostat produced during the month, actual cost of materials purchased, and the normal monthly output. So the first thing that it asks us to do is to determine the material price variance. All right. So material price variance. For material price variance, we're going to start with the actual quantity used. So the actual materials used in purchase is 6,000 grams. And we're going to multiply that times the standard price. Standard price is the $4 per gram. So this is $4 per gram minus actual price. In order to come up with actual price, we're going to have to take the actual cost and divide that by the actual materials purchased and used. So we're going to have to do a little math there. So I'm going to put another bracket in here. 18,000 divided by the 6,000. All right, so 6,000 times 4 minus, we do that math, 18 divided by 6, it gives us 3. So 6,000 times 1 gives me 6,000. All right, so now the question is this favorable or unfavorable? Well, our standard was 4, and our actual turned out to be 3, so this is favorable. The next thing that it asks us to do is to determine the material quantity variance. All right, material quantity variance. And for material quantity variance, we start with the standard price. Standard price is the $4. And we're going to then subtract standard quantity. So for standard quantity, we have, let's see here. This is the number of actual produced for the month. And here's the grams. Yeah. So because we need this in grams. So we have the 1,000 units produced times the 5 grams each. Again, I probably need brackets there just to be completely clear. And then we're going to subtract that from the actual materials used, which is the 6,000. All right, so we have 4 times 5 minus 6. So 4 times 1, which is 4. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up. This is 1,000. This is 1,000. So it's 1,000. There we go. That makes more sense. So $4,000. I abbreviated that a little too much. So, and our actual is larger than our standard. So this is unfavorable. The third thing to ask us to do is, will the company's overhead volume variance be a favorable or unfavorable? Why? The volume variance will be unfavorable because we used more than the standard called for, right? The standard only calls for 5,000, but we used 6, and that's why we ended up with an unfavorable variance.